our normal weekly live talk. So, yes, I remember in 2022, precisely in June 9, when I had a conversation with the Lord. It looks funny, but this is real. It got to a point where I was like, how am I continue, like this? There must be a way, something need to change. And at this moment, that's when I came across this opportunity, and I'm so glad that I took advantage of it. That's why you see me here today. I mean, it's been the best decision that I made that time. And look at me now sitting here and talking. This is really, I mean, I can give myself a tap at the back because I never dreamt of. Awesome. So today, well, before I go, for those who have not seen me before, my name is Florence. I'm an online digital business owner. So today we are talking. There's a very interesting topic that we are talking today. Like some of the things, some of the life stories that push our members that they venture into this online business. That's what we're gonna talk about today. And so, yes, not taking much of your time. You're gonna hear from Ailan Baker. I mean, she's really walking the fruit of the spirit. I'm so glad to work with her. She's awesome. She's so patient, so encouraging. She's such a blessing. I mean, she's one of the members in the community, one of the coaches in the community you would like to meet, you will want to work with. So, Coach Ailan, so the floor is yours.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome again to Talk Time with Ailan and Florence. This is Ailan. This is our week 5 of this session. Thank you so much for all of you who have watched it before. And then today, for those who are watching live or watching on replay, welcome here. This is our weekly thing, Florence and I's weekly thing, where we just talk about life, faith, and business. Okay, so for today, as Florence has said, we are going to be talking about the most common life stories that pushed our members to venture into this online business. So yeah, this is going to be a very exciting topic because we're also going to be sharing something later on, like a video of a real event that has happened in one of our coaches' life. Very exciting. Anyway, so I would like to introduce myself again. I am Ailan Baker. I am here in Canada, in Canada, Vancouver area, actually in Abbotsford to be exact. It's 11 o'clock in the morning here, and it's May 16th. It's a Thursday, and so I am living here with my family, my husband and 2 little girls. I am a stay-at-home mom, a full-time mom now. I'm a full-time business owner, an online business owner. I used to work regular hours, regular work before in the hospitality industry, but then now because of this business, I was able to become full-time for my family and for this business. All right, so Florence, let's dive in.
Yeah.
Would you like to start?
Yeah. Yes, so before we go on, I also want to announce that we have a free webinar every Wednesday and Thursday if you live in Canada or the US. So the time is 5 p.m. PST and 8 p.m. EST. But if you live in UK or in Austria, the time is 1 a.m. UK time and 2 a.m. Austria time. So if you register, you can watch it live, or you watch the replay later if you don't have time to watch live. So because in Austria it's a little bit too early, I understand. So you can watch it later. Yeah, I think there's one common thing that everybody will agree that everybody would like to be financially free.
Mm-hmm.
I think everybody would like that.
Yeah.
And yes, everybody will really like, to have money where you can really do those things you want. People have different reasons why they venture into this online business. Mm-hmm. There are various reasons, but whatever the reason is all towards having that enough money that you can really do the things that you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Just like I said in the beginning, in June 2022, it got to a point where I was like, wow, how am I going to, like do the things I want to do and with just my normal job? So I had this conversation with the Lord that finally led me to where I am today. And He has
Mm-hmm.
really given me a great hope. I know that, all right, there's something I'm hanging on, there's something at the side, even if tomorrow my job is not there.
Mm-hmm.
And I would like to share this. Like, I got an information. This is real. Like, where I live, it's a small town in Vorarlberg, a province in Austria. Most of the shops, they are closing down. And
Mm-hmm.
can you imagine what are the workers? What are they going to do?
Mm-hmm.
Because when a shop closed down, people are being laid out. Right? They don't have
Mm-hmm.
something to do, and this is happening. And I think this is time that everybody has to think of something to do, something at the side, especially something you're working, it's your own, that
Yeah.
nobody can take you out of it.
Mm-hmm.
And so, in our community, we people from all walks of life, they're coming into this business. Some people because of their family, some people they want to travel, some they want to support the kingdom of God, and
Mm-hmm.
bring back to their community, support their aging parents. Like in Africa where I come from, that's very common. Like when you're blessed, you go for, you have to look behind where you came from. You have to look after your parents or your siblings, and even relatives. And now, for my own reason why I came into this business was, one, because I'm called by God and there are things that He wants me to do. So one was that for me to fulfill my kingdom assignment in its morning. Number two, for my family, to give the best to the kids, to give my sisters, my brothers, and for the family in general. And then my own life too. You see, we have only one life,
Yeah.
you know and there's so many things that we would like, as long as we are here to see, to enjoy, to give to ourselves, because we are working now, we need to treat ourselves also. And
Mm-hmm.
there's no way that our normal job can meet all this. So this is my reason, and in our community people have different reasons like what I listed. So in a minute, you'll be hearing from Ailan Baker. I just told you, one of the coaches in this great community, and someone you really want to work with. So she has a lot to share. She's so experienced. She's so awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So over to you, my coach.
Hey, thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you for your sharing. And I love to hear over and over again, even if I've already heard your story, but I really love to hear your purpose, like why you're here. And it just brings warmth into the heart that, your first reason was your calling, right? That's why you're here into this business. And there's obviously a lot of people that are, would have their reason, but it would be, the first would be a personal reason and then something else. But yours is always the calling that you needed to do more for the kingdom. So that you need, the reason why you needed more money, right? So
Yeah.
anyway, thanks for sharing that. With regards to myself, as I probably have said this, few times before, that my main reason why I came into this business is obviously to supplement our household income, right? Because at that point I was, just working half the time. So I wanted to supplement the income while I am at home. And then I stumbled upon this opportunity, and it was a great opportunity at first time that I had seen, or I have been, connected to something in online, like a job. I was actually looking for a job, but I found a business anyway. So it was a perfect thing for me to do, because it was, something online, and it happened in the very perfect time, which is the pandemic, right? So that was my reason. I came here as a regular, working mom, and coming here with ambition to make more for the family, to help my husband and all that. And that would you would probably see that all across our community. Most of the people have that kind of reason, but in the beginning. But as soon as we have, dug deeper into this business, we have seen how massive the potential of this business could be for their families and for our finances. So really, we all end up wanting more because or envisioning our dreams more because we can achieve more here. So what we're achieving here is actually more than enough for our little dreams before, but then now it's actually expanded to, a lot of people have built charities, built foundations, started their foundations and so on and so forth to help other people, because the business is really has a really big potential in that aspect. Other stories too were, obviously a lot of people are, in debt, like the coaches that I am going to show you later on. I am going to show you a short video of our coaches who has paid off their mortgage. And their story in the beginning was really inspiring because they came here with mountains of debt, $86,000 consumer debts. They don't have a house to live. They were evicted in their apartment. And a lot of, they were very down in their life at that moment when they found this business. But then because they pursued this business, they put their focus, their heart and soul into this business. In the span of 6 years, they're fully, retired. Both of them are retired. Their parents are retired. They were able to buy a brand new home. They were able to pay off that brand new home in just a span of 3 years. So amazing, amazing. That's just one example. And, if you are, in this business, you will see that there's thousands more of the same exact story, like what they have, right? Florence, you want to add anything to that?
Yeah, I remember my spiritual mentor. He always says, "If all in this life is all about you, you make a small package."
Yeah. Hmm.
But if you have to think further, stretch out so
Yeah.
that you can get more to do more, you make a big package, and that's so true. And that's
Yeah.
the reason why most of us are here, because we
Hmm.
want to spread. It's not
Hmm.
just going to be all about us.
Yeah. Hmm.
And so,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's and it's a great community too, right? Like the positivity in the community and then the
Mhm.
support in the community is awesome. We have heard a lot of other businesses and online businesses, and then they just quit after a few months because they said, oh, we were promised this but then we didn't get it, kind of thing. But in
Yes.
here, the people are actually staying because of the community. The people are actually staying because of the
Yeah.
community mostly. um just like what I said, I gave you an example of our coaches, Dave and Roxanne, that they have, achieved those things, but other people as well, because our topic is all about, life stories of other members as well. Um, a lot of people are nurses here. A lot of people are nurses. A lot of people are in healthcare industry here in this community.
Mhm.
And why do you think that they would come into this business? Because of when we ask them the reasons why, it's because of the lack of time for their family. They are overworked, like they couldn't even take care of themselves anymore. They're taking care of other people. They couldn't take care of themselves. So it's really just it's too much for those healthcare people to be just doing what they're doing and not even getting ahead. Yes, they're getting paid, but then they're also, a lot of payments and mortgage and all of that. They're not even getting ahead that much, right? Even though, and then they don't get enough family time. They rarely see their families and their kids growing up and all that stuff. So that's a very, very common story here in our community. So much, that is why there are so much healthcare professionals here in the community, because of that reason. And as soon as they see the potential of this business. Hey, I could now cut off. They yes, they love their jobs, but they don't want to be there for like 20 hours in a day or whatever hours in a day, right? They want to
Mhm.
have some time for their families too. So when they see the potential of this business, they were
Mhm.
all, a lot of them are willing to do it because they want to cut off their time in their profession, right? And then save some
Yeah.
time for their family. So that
Yeah.
those are at least two of the reasons a lot of people are, looking for more money or more income because maybe they are in debt, just like, our coaches, Dave and Roxanne. But a lot of people too are, even though they're not in debt, they just needed the time and to be able to take care of themselves and their families, you know
Yeah.
that. Yeah, do you have any other examples?
Yeah, yeah. Another one is also health. We always say health is wealth.
Mhm,
There are people that work, multiple jobs. They run health scatter because they want to meet up, and their health is deteriorating.
yeah.
And because you can have all the money, but if you're not healthy, you cannot enjoy. You cannot even live to see,
Mhm,
see your own children. So this is another thing that some of people in our community, they came in because of their health. With
mhm,
this online business, it's really not stressful at all. First of all, you do it at your
mhm,
pace, you plan it out. And
mhm,
I mean, you can lie in your bedroom, you're doing it at the beach, you're doing it, like, oh, this is my kitchen. You're
mhm,
doing it. So it's not stressful. So people are really stressing out, sacrificing their health because of money.
mhm,
This is a very big thing.
mhm. Yeah.
And so they decide, no, I need to get something. And they came in here so that they had not to reduce the time, the hours they are putting in their jobs, or stop these multiple jobs and just hang on one, and then they are doing their business and see how it goes, so they can completely stop it and do this one full time. So health is also, and it's really a problem with so many people.
Yeah.
Some people have so strenuous jobs, they stand the whole day or they drag things depending where you're working, and up and down. We have just one life. This is very important.
Mhm. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, that's true. Very, very true. I have some people in our team that they came here because that's their main reason, right? Their health. Another example I just remembered. Another example is the people, the moms that are in maternity leave, the moms that just gave birth or about to give birth, right? They
Mhm.
are now thinking that, oh, okay, when I give birth I wouldn't have a job, I will have to stop working now, depending on where they
Mhm.
are in the world, right? It
Yeah.
depends how much maternity income they could get, right? If they have
Mhm.
insurance or whatever, right? In here in Canada, we are only going to get paid half the amount of what we were paid if you are on maternity leave. So a lot of
Oh.
moms are here. Yes, um, a lot of moms are here in this community because they're thinking ahead. What am I going to do during my maternity leave? It's like a year and a half of maternity leave. What am I going to do? We're only
Mhm.
living half the amount of their income, right? In case of Canada, I don't know in the other
Mhm.
states, but a lot of moms are looking for extra income online so that they could take care of obviously the baby, to take care of their
Yeah.
baby, plus have
Yes.
continue to have income while they're doing that. So that's one of the very, very common life story of the people, the members of the community that came into this business. And a lot of them didn't even go back to whatever they were doing after their maternity leave because they just realized that after their maternity leave they're already making more than what they were making before, right?
Yeah.
So it's amazing how it has transformed from oh, I'm just going to do this part time, but then now they're doing this full time and they're actually making way more than what
Mhm. Mhm.
what they were making before. So a lot of moms, a lot of healthcare professionals are in here, a lot of people that are concerning about their health, and they wanted to prioritize their health, instead of working
Yeah.
hard on their regular jobs. Yeah. Anything
Yeah.
else to add, Florence?
Yeah. Also, when you're working for somebody,
Hmm.
he can just tell you tomorrow, I'm sorry,
Yes, true.
we
Yeah.
don't need you anymore, and that's it. And
Yep.
now, like this online business, this is your own. You put in your best, and
Hmm.
the sweetest part about it is that tomorrow you can pass it on to your kids. I mean,
True.
if you're working for somebody, you cannot pass it on. That's somebody, so you can just tell you tomorrow, I don't need you, and you are gone. But this one, you can pass it on as a legacy to your children. They
True.
can continue,
Hmm.
which is, I don't know where you'll be working. That, I mean, how? No, you can work a job maybe somewhere in an office, a company, or whatever, and then you're tired. Maybe you bring your daughter or your son. She to continue working for somebody, making the person rich. But this one is somebody that it's for the family inheritance. Your
Yes.
children, they can also pass it on, which is
Legacy.
which is awesome. you know
Yeah. Yeah.
this one is
Yes,
just, I like
that's
it.
very, very true.
Yeah.
A lot of us were what do you call, attracted because of that feature of this business, that we can basically pass it on to our
Mhm.
generations, right? One more
Mhm.
thing, maybe I would put in one last one. A lot of in our team, actually, with Florence, in our team, there's a lot getting more and more retired people. Retired people are here, right? Why are they
Mhm.
coming here? They're already retired, they're done, right? So what
Yeah.
are they coming here for? Know, learning the learning the stories of our team members, like exactly, our team members, right? There's a few
Mhm.
of them, about five of them in our team. They come here because their retirement pension is not enough to even to survive them for the rest of their lives, right? So
Mhm.
yes, they are retired, but then they're still, they couldn't do anything. They stuck at home. They're stuck doing, things that is not enjoyable for them. If you're retired, you wanted to enjoy the rest of your life, right? Travel, do the things that you want, help your
Yes.
family and whatever. But most of the retired people does not even have enough to be able to do all of that. Most of the retired people are not even mortgage free yet, so they're still paying until now that they're already retired, right? So where are they gonna
Mhm.
get that money? Their pension is not enough, right? Anywhere in the world, probably, if you see it, the Philippines, in America, in Canada, I don't know, in Austria,
Mhm.
like your retirement pension is probably not gonna be, um, a lot
That's
of money.
right. Yeah.
So those retired people are also thinking, "Hey, I have to do something." They have to do something. Obviously they're older people, so they don't want to
Mhm.
going back to work and physical
Mhm.
work.
Mhm.
They are here because this is something that they could basically do. They're just in their computer, they're just on their phones, and then they are, potentially could make money that could supplement the rest of their retirement life, right?
Mhm.
So yeah, it's amazing how a lot of, very diverse here in this community, right? We accept everybody, right?
Mhm.
Everybody's welcome to come here, but obviously this is a business. Again, this is a business. We have to put in some work before we could, expect some income coming in, right? So
Mhm.
I think right now, Florence, if you're ready, we would like to let the people watch the one that I was talking about a while ago. I'm gonna share my screen. Are you okay with that? Is that
Yes,
fine?
yes. Go on. Go on, Kesh.
So I'm going to share screen and just really show you how our coaches, very young coaches, they're in their early 40s, late 30s, were able to, you know, retire, retire their parents. They
Oh,
bought
Nelly. Yes.
brand new house. They paid off their mortgage, and this is when they actually paid off their mortgage in this little video right here. So I'm gonna share my screen right now so that you guys can see how exciting it is for, a very young family, um, to make this thing happen for them. All right, just give me 1 second here.
How can I help you? We're just calling here to find out the process of paying off our mortgage. Okay, Roxanne, so you're calling today to pay out the mortgage? Yes. Okay, are you planning on paying it with your own money? Are you selling your home? Own money. Own savings, yeah. Okay. So to do that, what you would need to do is send a request by email. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much.
What are you doing?
I get the money
For what?
for the mortgage. Pay off the balance. 149,000. The last remaining balance.
Wow.
Go.
Thank you, Lord.
Amazing.
Here we go. Mortgage pay off our mortgage. Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Yay! Mortgage free. Thank you, Lord.
Thank you, Lord.
Woo! Mortgage free. Yay!
3, 2, 1. To
God be the glory. We're mortgage free.
Oh my
Wow.
goodness, that's
Awesome.
amazing. Yeah, it's such just heartwarming. Every
Yeah.
time I watch it, I feel very happy for
Yeah.
them. They're very good people. They are so good. Like these people, if you know them, I didn't know them. I clicked the ad. I clicked their ad. That's why I'm here. But I didn't know them. They were total strangers to me before, but now they're very, very good friends.
Mhm.
Business partners, but really family and friends, right? We've turned into family and friends. So yeah, I'm very happy for
Great.
them. So that's what happened to them. 3 years of from buying that brand new home, they were able to pay off the entire mortgage in a span of 3 years. They've only been in the business for 6 years. And 6 years, what is 6 years? It's nothing, right? For
Yeah.
to be able to achieve all of that things. Like we could be 30 years in our employment, 25 years, but yeah, what
Yes. 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 Nothing.
yeah,
Hmm.
nothing really. So anyway, so that's probably the last or the end of this session for this week, unless you wanted to say anything else anymore, Florence.
Yeah. I think one also something that happened in 2020, the pandemic, was
Mm-hmm.
also another wake up call, for some people, they had to start searching and looking for because they lose their job. We are not praying for that, but who knows what's coming? So it's time that we people really get up and start preparing, plan themselves. I mean,
Yeah.
when I like the video I watched, I say, wow, you know, probably I'm not in debt to pay, but buy my own home.
Yeah.
Awesome, that would be great.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yes.
Okay, so just to end this session, we're on a half an hour time here. I would like to invite everyone again, if you are interested to, owning your own business, an online business, wanted to check it out, right? Check out our offer. We have a free webinar where all the details, you can find all the details from here. If you are from UK, it's going to be a 1 a.m. and Austria is 2 a.m., but there's always going to be a replay. So you don't have to be awake at that time. Just register on any of our websites here. The one that's showing in the bottom here is flondijesse.com, www.flondijesse.com, or you can also um, look up www.islandbaker.com, either of those two. But yeah, so we have free webinars for you to be able to see all the details of this business. In Canada and USA free webinar. This is going to be Tuesdays and Thursdays, 5 o'clock PST at 8 o'clock EST. Yeah. So yeah, go ahead and check out this opportunity. It's a great opportunity. You can just, take an hour of your time, right? Watch the webinar and see if this is for you, because it has worked for thousands and thousands of people, for us, for our coaches and all that, thousands of people all over the world. It has worked. So why would it not work for you, right? So if you're serious about looking for a legitimate business, then check this one out. Okay, Florence?
Yes.
All right. So yeah. So is that everything? You wanna end with anything, Florence?
I think you said it all.
Okay, awesome. We will see you again next week for another episode of Talk Time with Ailan and Florence, where we talk about life, faith, and business. And we will discuss another topic next week. See you again. Bye for now. Thank you for watching.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. God bless.
God bless you all. Bye.